it's funny because it doesn't hurt. People assume it hurts. If you get your nose broken, if you get really badly winded, that hurts. But shots to the face, when you've got that much adrenaline in your body and with a gloved hand, it just doesn't hurt. And in fact, for me, I think I need that. I always switch on after I've had that first big shot. It's almost like you shake it off and you're like, right, okay, you want to play like that then, do you? Like, okay, let's go. Mm. And I've had quite a few fights when that's been the moment when I've just stepped it up. Like, it's been sort of like lackadaisical, almost a little bit lethargic, and then somebody lands a massive right cross or something and you can see my head go back, and then when it comes forward it's got a different expression on its face, and that's when I sort of start fighting.
Okay. There's 2 rounds to go. You've got much better rotation than the ball will not off you. Rotate fully. Good. You're too slow. Speed up. Come on. Whack the ball. Three more for me. Keep going. Keep going. Deliver. Fine, you're done. Very good work. You'll learn a lot by sparring with people of that sort of quality. You'll develop a better understanding.
It's almost like an out-of-body experience. It's almost like you can see yourself from outside the ring doing what you're doing on one level, and another level you can see what's happening in front of you. And part of you is having this little running commentary going, that was a mistake, okay, that worked. Another part of you is just acting on instinct. You've got to work with the instinct, because if you start trying to think too consciously about what you're doing, you just get hit. You're thinking, okay, in a minute I'm going to land the right cross. Whilst you're thinking that, you're getting hit. So you've got to be acting totally on instinct. But at the same time, you've got to be monitoring what you're doing with your conscious mind and thinking, okay, that's not working. So it's quite a weird balance, quite a difficult situation. You never feel like you're fit enough. You just never feel like you're fit enough, especially with this type of training, because the drills we do push you to the limit, they push you to failure, and that's the point of them, because it's meant to take you further and further and fitter and fitter. But when you're constantly getting to that point where you can't lift your arms anymore, it's so easy to start to believe the little doubting voice in your head which says, I'm not fit enough, I'm not fit enough, and you start thinking about the drills that other people are doing, and you see them doing the drills, and you see them at the beginning of those drills looking really fresh and tight, and you're like, God, I don't know if I'd be able to do that like that, and you're constantly measuring yourself against everybody else. And there's another thing when you're a fighter, as soon as you get to a tournament, especially an international tournament, everybody you're looking at, dinner lady, the woman driving the bus, you're going, she looks about my weight. She could be my opponent. And like every single person, you're constantly out as well. Then you see them get in the ring and you're like, oh, okay, actually they're 80 kilos, right, that's not my opponent, or they're smaller or whatever. But weighing everybody up, measuring yourself against everybody the entire time. So it's important not to try and do that, really.